He has authored a book on understanding digital marketing strategies for online success by BPB Publications. So, welcome, Dishek ji.
Thank you so much,
I'm
ma'am.
very happy to have you here, and please share your knowledge with the participants. And over to you. You can start now, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you can present your screen and just start the session.
All right. So thanks. So first of all, thank you BPB Publication for providing me an opportunity to deliver such a great uh, concept or a great technology that we are suffering from right now, or we want to explore more thing about the digital marketing and e-commerce that with respect to impact of coronavirus. So yeah, let's start with the briefing of that particular webinar. So yes, as per the explained, means as per the introduction, I am going to deliver the lecture, or we can say the thoughts on digital marketing and e-commerce. That how we are going to spend uh, specific amount of uh, expenditure or a cost on growing our business. So how our business is basically affect, or how corona or covid-19 is basically a affect our business, and how digital marketing is going to help us to grow this specific business. So let's begin. So here is the agenda of our today's session. So I'm starting with the redefining the digital strategies, effect of coronavirus on e-commerce clients, effect on effect of corona around the industries, plan for what next we are going to do, how much or how percentage of amount or how much time we are going to spend on advertising. Thereafter, the final thoughts on e-commerce business as well as the corona and the digital marketing strategies. And at the end of session, we spend 10 minutes for a questioning session. So those who have any question regarding the concept, regarding the strategies, and regarding growing the business, or how digital marketing is helping in growing the business. So for that, uh, we basically delivering, or means we are practicing the questioning as well for that. So let's begin with the session. So as you all know, the outbreak of coronavirus disease, means the COVID-19, has affected everyone on the planet. So this is for the first time in the history of mankind when more than 70% of countries, which include developing and underdeveloped nation, are under lockdown. So it has already caused huge unrest in the global economy. So for that, we need to redefine the digital strategies. We need to help our business to grow in such a challenging environment. So we can see and feel the impact of COVID-19 on company of any size. By now, many have refactored their business logic by cutting expenses as much as practical, offering contactless delivery option. I'm talking about the e-commerce business in the food industry. So contactless delivery option or curbside pickup. So that kind of stuff or that kind of service they are going to start or provide to their consumer. So in internet marketing transformation is another key point in the list of business alteration, right? So in a constantly changing and increasingly competitive environment, we need to make more effort to grow the online sales. So in order to effectively grow an e-commerce business, whether or not you have a retail presence, You need a well thought out e-commerce marketing plan to drive a brand awareness. Means if you want to grow your business, then brand awareness must be there. You need to gain the digital presence of your business. So digital presence, brand awareness, the service awareness, the review, the feedbacks, that must be uh, that must be present in your digital media. So whatever you are means whatever the activity which you are doing to grow your business, that must be visible to your consumer, so that they can make any decision on using your services, right? So how coronavirus on e-commerce market and clients, so the effects. So how has the coronavirus pandemic affect an e-commerce? So basically it's a very complicated, right? So even as more people shop online from the safety of a home, some e-commerce categories are struggling. For some of them, the challenge is never overwhelming demand. For others, sales have sharply down. So the condition is basically volatile. So some business are growing, some business are sharply drop their sales. So that kind of stuff, that kind of challenge that we are facing right now in this pandemic. So digital marketing is a tool. Digital marketing is one kind of a strategy where it can help us to grow our business. It can help us to explore our brand, explore our visibility over the internet, because all of you aware with that many of the business are now running online. Means those who are uh, going to purchase medicines, means those who require medicines, they can directly order from netmed or pharmacy.com. So there are basically means the specific factors that are booming in current scenario or the current condition. So first of all, we need to focus on consumer behavior and spread and spreading the specifically pattern that basically changed dramatically as lockdowns took effect. So now they keep evolving as new pandemic related needs and habit arise. So in basically, if we are reviewing the data, or if you are reviewing the situation in March 2020 or April 2020 performance, so various media group has seen an overwhelming positive impact of potential e-commerce clients, right? So within the grocery or government grocery, we have seen uh, almost 4-digit increase in a means 2000 percentage plus increase in a revenue on Google advertising. Sorry. So that's how Google advertising is basically help to grow the business. So basically Google advertising is helping to increase your business revenue. The food that can be delivered to your door was always going to be the big winner here, right? Means the business, those who are dealing with the food industry, so during the pandemics, it shows that they don't have that much of business during the pandemics. But the post lockdown effect, the food industry is basically now start booming in market. So the people are basically going to order their food through various applications like Zomato or Swiggy or many more. And that particular application means the delivery boys is going to deliver their parcel or a food at their doorstep. without moving towards the particular restaurant. So these are the data. So that data means I am kept means collecting those data from various means data which is pulled from Logical Media Group, the Google Advertising MMC. So and 2020 means this data is much recent, means I'm taking this data in I guess July 2020. So
Sorry, Dishekji, you can also present your screen. If you have anything ready, you can present it here.
yes,
Okay,
yeah,
that's completely up to you. Yeah, thank you so much.
yeah. So is it visible to everyone?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, great.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, thanks. So uh, as you can see, so yeah, so these are the data which I am fetching from various Logical Media Group. For those who are dealing with the Google advertising, so I'm fetching that particular data from Google advertising. So you can see the industry, the growth rate, the revenue rate, and the average order value. So clothing industry, collectibles, uh, dietary supplements, the grocery, the hardware industry, the medical industry, the home furnitures, home and gardens, every industry is basically uh, generating some revenue during the pandemics, right? So online purchase means see the percentage value of online purchase and online revenue. So 76 percentage is the online purchase and online revenue average you can see. So if we take average, means if we calculate the average of this particular data, so 154 means near about 154 percentage of online purchases has been done during this COVID-19 or this pandemic, and through that particular online purchase 78.22 percentage of revenue is basically collected, and the average order value is which is much more less. So this chart represents the change in performance trend in Google advertising spend alone for Logical Media Groups, e-commerce clients organized by category between March 15, 2020 to April 2020. Compared to means this is basically the comparison in between uh, two scenario, means pre-COVID situation and post during COVID situation. So the boost is substantial for grocery, but our client is where in every industry have experienced growth in purchases and revenue. So that's how the media group is gathering data. I'm sorry. So the categories are faring below. Now, so these are the basically data. Now, what are the effects that basically uh, facing some challenges in the business? So which e-commerce categories are struggling now? So before going to the digital marketing or any other digital marketing strategies, we must aware with, and that too with respect to the e-commerce industry. Means if you have any e-commerce business and you want to you want to explore your business globally, then first of all you need to analyze the categories of e-commerce business. So at the moment, e-commerce vertical that are trending down include some apparel, significantly evening wear, dressy children's clothing, suits and dresses and pants. So these are the various categories which are dealing with the clothing brands is basically struggling right now. Beauty items, especially lip color and hair color. So those who are basically purchasing their beauty products online. So that is for them. Electronics. After a sharp peak in April, as consumers outfitted home offices, the luxury. So these are the categories which are uh, comparatively struggling during the pandemics. And even if we take some data from uh, in from July 2020, so it's still struggling. So luxury merchants are having a low time, not only because of shop closures, but also concerned about the recession. So while we while we talk about the digital transformation, the positive side about COVID-19 is the real impact on behavior change. Means the behavior of consumer are basically changed right now. So mid to senior leadership of most organizations, including consumers from 35 to 45 age brackets, means the 35 to 45 age group increase their internet consumption by 11%. Means those who are not using internet, they are start using internet. Why? Because they want their service on their single tap. So the scenario, the digital transformation has taken place right now. So if Nike, the Apple, the McDonald's are having problems in selling their products or offering their service offline, then any business can have same situation. Like as you all aware with this famous product like Nike or Apple or McDonald's or Domino's, while Domino's is basically functioning in during the pandemic, actually during the COVID-19 or a lockdown. So there are many uh, famous brands, those who are struggling their business during the pandemics. So of course, if we are running an e-commerce business, then we also uh, feel the same. So e-commerce has uh, taken a slight hit as well as amidst all the chaos. But one could assume that it will pick up much quicker when compared to offline selling. So now the scenario is basically changed. Those who want to go their shop, try their uh, products, like if you want to purchase some clothing products, then you are going to some particular shop, try your clothes, and if you like the material, the fitting of that particular clothes, and you are okay with the pricing, then you are decided to purchase that particular product. But now the scenario is basically changed. So instead of going physical to that store, you are basically uh, is you are basically I'm sorry you are basically start using e-commerce or start using the online media. So in that particular situation, digital marketing is basically help for the brand awareness, the product awareness, the service, the cross-selling product. So these are the basic tactics to grow your business. So the COVID-19 pandemic may just position e-commerce as a norm of every and any business soon. So within 2021, you might heard some news, you might heard some application that, oh my god, this application means this kind of service in on demand application, means this kind of service in our doorstep, right? So as earlier I told you that I am working with an IT company. So I'm working with many projects of means US based project. So in the US right now there is one trend, or means services in demand, like cleaning services. Means they are basically start cleaning service online. Means they means we are getting requests from numbers of clients that we want to develop one kind of a e-commerce, one kind of a on-demand application which serves the cleaning services. So cleaning services for home, cleaning services for office, the go down. So this is one trend. Apart from that, another on-demand application is in boom. Means not I'm not talking about the dry zone, but those where means those state or those countries or those region who have the or who has the uh, alcohol permitted zone. So they are start selling alcohol online. So this is a new trend in a e-commerce market. You need not to go to the some means some bar or some uh, or store from where you are picking up some bottles and paying money through whatsoever the medium. So you just need to pick up your phone, select your particular wine, whiskey, or anything which you want to consume. Just place an order, and that particular bottle will be at your doorstep. So that's how digital marketing and the e-commerce, along with the on-demand applications, are booming in the future. Means near future. I'm just saying about in January 2020. So you might be listening numbers of new application, numbers of new business, those who are coming in a way. Right. So the COVID-19, so this time you can invest in content. This time you can invest in a content warehousing, building communities, and strong SEO for the e-commerce domain. So as you all know that e-commerce are basically dealing with the service or a products which you want to sell or purchase online. So for that, you need to provide each and every aspects of your product. Like if you are purchasing some mobile phone, if you are purchasing some clothes, if you are purchasing some electronic products. So for that particular products, any vendor need to provide the complete detail of that particular product. Like you need to provide the specification, the various images from different angles. You need to provide the user guidelines. You need to provide the FAQs. You need to provide the feedback. You need to provide the rating. Apart from that, what kind of a service you are going to provide if you are purchasing that particular product. Cross selling products are there. If you are purchasing Samsung phone, then the Samsung screen guard is there, Samsung uh, uh, mobile cover is there, hands free is there. So there are numbers of cross selling products which need to be defined, or which need to be visible to that particular customer, so that they can pick up from that options. So that's how digital marketing is basically works along with the e-commerce business. If you want to purchase something, you need to read the review, you need to analyze the rating, you need to uh, read the FAQs, that what kind of a service you are providing throughout the use of that particular product. So that's how digital marketing is basically works in e-commerce sector or e-commerce business. Now let's take an example that how basically that let's take how coronavirus is driving new changes around the digital marketing industry. So coronavirus lockdown has halted many business processing, starting from manufacturing, the supply to logistic and marketing. Means you might notice that if you want to purchase something, then the delivery boy are not available. Means uh, that particular region or that particular section is in a red zone, so we are not going to deliver your product on that particular that particular region. So that might be happen. If you want to purchase grocery online, then big basket slots are not available. Why? Because they are means they need to follow the government guidelines, right? So the supply and logistics and marketing, everything is basically uh, decreasing during the lockdown. Now, some business have closed or paused their digital marketing activities temporarily. There's I'm not getting that much of traffic to my website. I'm not getting that much traffic to my business. Then why should I spend hefty amount of money in marketing some my product? Because my production is zero. I'm not able to deliver any product to so and so consumer. So why don't I halt my business? Why don't I pause my business? Why don't I close my business? And once the situation gets settled, I am shifting to another business, right? So if you are on that side, what you will have in end of drastically decrease online traffic, sales, engagement, the conversion ratio, and push down search ranking. So digital marketing is not a quick fix solution to gain moment. It does not give you visibility overnight. For that, you need to wait. You need to wait. So if you are using digital marketing technique such as SEO, search engine optimization, or social media marketing, I believe you are already aware that your implementation take 3 or 4 months time to give results. So if you are implementing some digital marketing strategies like search engine optimization or social media marketing, so for that you need to wait for 2 to 3 months, or even sometime 4 months, to get the result from the market, to get the traffic on your website, to get the traffic on your social media accounts, right? So I guess all of you must heard that many of the person or many of the users of social media like Instagram, means Instagram is basically, there are numbers of person who are purchasing their products through the Instagram social media. So for that they need to spend hefty amount of time, means not that much, but near about 3 to 4 months, to get the traffic on that particular page. So if you choose to stop working on digital marketing, you would see a severe downfall after a quarter or so. So what I would suggest, if you are not getting business from internet, if you are not getting that much of traffic, if you are not getting that much of order during this COVID-19 situation, so for that, don't think like I'm going to close my business, I'm going to pause my business. You need to spend some time, spend some money on digital marketing, and within 3 to 4 months you'll come to know that I'm not wasting my money, I'm not wasting my time. It basically my investment on my business. So here are the challenges which we are facing specifically in India. So facing challenges in India with respect to digital business. So in COVID-19, most of the business are becoming more clear with each passing day. Now, to overcome the challenges and to create a substantial digital model for a business, we need to understand the altered consumer behavior. We must aware with the consumer behavior. Consumers are basically asking you numbers of questions, because all of you know that now uh, consumers are basically tech savvy. If you want to sell some product, they are basically going to compare those products with another, means another brand or another product. So the consumer behavior is basically changed right now, and how we can utilize the data and statistic that I have shared over, right? Means earlier I said that if you are in a e-commerce business, then you must provide each and every detail to your product. You need to provide FAQs, means frequently asked question. You need to provide the reviews, rating. You need to uh, 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 provide the various images of your product along with your different dimensions. If there is some positive feedback, then you as a business owner, you need to appreciate those uh, positive feedback. If you get some worst feedback, then you as a business owner, you must smartly provide your answer that thanks for providing your feedback, we get back to you, or we try to overcome from our mistakes, we try to learn from our mistakes, keep posting your uh, experience. So that kind of stuff you basically, as a business owner, that kind of stuff you need to provide in your uh, business. So this is not only for the e-commerce, this is for the all business industries or all service provider industries. Those who are providing this service, they must communicate with their consumer. If you are launching some new product, tell your consumer that we are launching new product. If you are going to collaborate with some another business, then you must tell your consumer that we are collaborating with uh, another business. So that's how consumers, that is basic that what is called basically the consumer conversation, means business and consumer conversation. So business owner or a business person are continuously communicating with their customers. So that's how basically help your business to grow. That's how your that's how you get the visibility on the internet. So for that, so these are the challenges basically: less productive consumption of digital media, lack of digital literacy is there, improvement of infrastructure needed for digital economy, logistic and structural challenges to remove for e-commerce companies, facing altered consumer behavior, creating sustainable and altered business strategies. So these are the challenges, and we as a nation start overcoming from that particular challenges. So you might notice that previously I said that consumers are tech savvy, and here I am mentioning the lack of digital literacy. So both the statements are contradictory. But the thing is, why I am mentioning that particular statement? that lack of digital literacy, because we have numbers of region, or we have numbers of villages where digital media or a digital medium never take a place. Means I'm not mentioning any specific state or a specific village for that, because it's not good. But there are numbers of states, or there are numbers of villages are there who doesn't have that much of digital medium. So that's what means. That's why I'm using this particular statement. Means if we talk about the metro city, then of course we have the digital literacy and the digital medium. But if we talk about the villages, then we have less visibility, we have less digital literacy, we have less focus on that particular section. So these are the challenges. So I basically talked about the challenges. Now how we are basically, means what plan next, how we want to move further. So those who don't have their business online, they need to take their business online. So digital transformation strategies are there. So if you means you might have means I noticed that there may have some doctors in the session, so they need to start their business, means they need to start their clinic, uh, or provide the more digital visibility or visibility on the internet. So for digital transformation for your business, you first consider this following 5 questions and note down the thoughts and answer in pen and paper. Once done, you need to move to the next step. All Indian marketer should work on this digital marketing tips at COVID-19 period. These are the tips which are followed by the numbers of Indian marketers, right? So for those persons, or for those business owners or business professionals who want to transform their business to digital presence or a digital market, they basically consult some digital marketers. And as a digital marketers, you need, these questions are essential. So is your means, what are those questions? So is my business eligible to take online? If yes, what to do? If no, then what? So if I am if I am a tailor who shoe various kinds of shirts or a t-shirt or a pant, and I want to start my business online, so what kinds of possibilities are there to start my business online? Is there any visibility? Is there any kind of a way from where I can start my business online? So need to think on that. Like previously I gave one example of a leaker. Means think about it, that the person who are dealing with the leakers, they start their business online. Means they start preparing their application, means for their particular store, they start preparing their applications. Of course in USA, I strongly believe, means in USA there are numbers of applications right now working for a leaker application, online leaker applications. So which is basically a new trend, cleaning application. So if I want to clean my house, if I want to clean my office or a warehouse, then what are the feasibilities to start that particular business. So for that, I need to ask this question: what are the strategy aspect to take it online? What are the technical aspect to take it online? What is the cost involved? Of course, we must care about the cost. I have initiated taking it online, but now what? So those who start their business online, but they don't aware with the strategies, they don't aware with the path, they don't aware with the way that how I'm going to start my business or how I'm going to uh, grow through the online business. So for that, digital marketers are basically help. So, so these are the questions. These are the basically first step to start your business online, to start the digital transformation. And here is the digital marketing strategies which we need to follow. Whatever you are experienced online seller or just transforming to e-commerce as a result or a physical distancing, your customer may be entirely different from who they were even 3 months ago. So for that, connect with your customer on social media during the critical moment. As I told you earlier, that you need to provide your feedback to your customers. Make sure your business can be found online, so business visibility is there, and brand visibility as well. PPC, pay per click advertising, is a smart move right now. PPC is the best move to start your digital marketing. Stay ahead or jump in front of your competition. Revisit your adherence to e-commerce SEO best practice. Optimize your e-commerce site for voice search. If you want to uh, start your e-commerce website or e-commerce business, then try to initiate the voice search functionality in there. Try to implement voice search functionality in there. Automate the SEO intelligently. Consider your headless commerce and content option. So these are the basically digital marketing strategies which help to grow your business, which help to gain the brand awareness and the brand visibility. So I mentioned the PPC. So Facebook is basically using PPC, and Facebook means Mark Zuckerberg. You all aware, means you all know the Mark Zuckerberg. So he basically create millions of dollar villa through the PPC basically. So on April 13th, Amazon lifted all shipping restrictions on non-essential inventory to allow third-party sellers. So I guess you must aware with that particular situations, that if you want to sell or if you want to purchase your product, then government have restrict that product line, right? That essential and non-essential products. So Amazon is basically what I can say, differentiating their inventory in two different categories, like essential categories and non-essential categories, or essential inventory and non-essential inventory. So on April 13th, Amazon is basically lifted all shipping restriction on non-essential inventory to allow third-party seller to resume sending inventory of its warehouse. Additionally, Amazon has continued to issue new purchase order after implying that non-essential purchase orders. While logical, recommends practically inclusion in any investment strategy, consistent marketing monitoring with two growing brands, both relatively new to the Amazon marketplace, an opportunity in open us to make or mark. So these are the basically steps taken by the Amazon. Now the thing is, this is a critical situation where I need to spend on the money or not. So let me give you an example. When Doordarshan announced a return of old show Ramayan, I guess you all aware with that particular show, right? Means recently during the pandemic, Doordarshan announced return of old show Ramayan, and Amul Amul began running its old ads in keeping with the original date of broadcast of the shows, Ramayan and Mahabharata, right? So this was a masterstroke from Amul as it invoked nostalgia in audience, while Amul stayed modern and contemporary by reusing old advertisement. They managed to grab the spotlight even as other brands were struggling to shake off the shadows of the virus. So that's how Amul is basically begin the marketing. That's how Amul is basically start using their business mind, and that was the strategy is basically used by the Amul. uh, Apart from that, uh, so ad spend will so that's all about this spending on advertising. Many factors are built into each this heavily simplified flywheel option. So if you want more sell, then more marketing is required. If you are more marketing, then you need to more sell, and you will get the better ranking in digital audience. So here are my final thoughts on this entire session. So I am summing up this session. So audience on digital platform have no boundaries, and there are no restriction on how much you like to expand your business. Small business owners are making use of this opportunity and expanding their business through the digital platform to reach more consumers. So digital marketing can act as a long-term investment if companies are smart and creative with their messaging. Once this is all over and the world return to normal, digital marketing will still work as a powerful tool to connect with your audience. So always use digital marketing while you are dealing with the e-commerce business. So digital marketing is basically helps e-commerce business, even many other industries to grow, to make a online presence on a social media handles. So these are the basically tactics which we need to use to grow our business, to grow in this pandemic. Adopting change in the only key to success and fight against the pandemic. So change must be there. Adoption of change should require for growing your business, for making visibility online. So taking your business to digital platform is the key higher success and surviving your business even during the pandemics. So if we talk about the small business, those who adopt the changes and bring their business on digital platform, adopting changes come with challenges. But when you know this challenge will turn into growth, then never take a step back. So if you take the particular step to adopt the changes and make a digital presence of your business online, then digital marketing will definitely help to grow your business. Digital marketing promise business to boost their growth and find the right way to grow their business. So that's how the digital marketing will help e-commerce business to grow. So the final thoughts or a conclusion is to avoid loss in online sales. 63% of respondents confirm their SEO budget were redistributed. So you need to spend some specific amount of budget in digital marketing or SEO or SMM. Thus, contextual advertising gains maximum attention. Establishing a connection with the consumer today will ensure brand loyalty. Creating deep, consistent relationship with your core consumer will give your business a definite competitive edge as well as improve your bottom line. So that's all from my end. So that's how digital marketing will help to grow your business. That's how coronavirus or COVID-19 situation will take a place. So yes, that's it from my end, and we have 10 minutes left to complete the session. So can we start the question and answers? Means if you have any questions, then can we move for that?
Yeah, I think there is no question, Dishik. Is there any question in the chat box? I cannot see any question there. This is Dr. Patel, huh?
Yes, Dr. Mehul Patel.
Right.
Yes.
So Dr. Mehul Patel, I think there is a question from Dr. Mehul Patel. If you can just take up that question, please.
Yeah, sure. Yes, Dr. Patel. Hello.
Yes, we are able to hear you.
Yeah, so adopting to rapid changes that affect digital marketing initiate. Want to know how? For rapid changes that affect digital marketing, so I believe that you must take or you must spend some time in in getting the business, means in getting the result. Means if you want to start digital marketing for your business, then you need to spend some time to get the result. Like if you are adopting SEO, if you are adopting SMM, so for that some stipulated time is required to kick your business, to boost your business, right? So for rapid changes, PPC means pay per click is basically used or is the best tool which will help you to grow your business, which will help to rapid changes requirements. Rapid changes is basically implemented through that particular thing. So these are the basically tactics which we are using or which you can use. Yeah, any other question? Thank you, Mehul sir.
There is no other question, I think, Dishik.
Yes, let me check again. No.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, I think I don't have any question in the box. Right.
So in that case, we will close the session.
Right. Okay.
Okay, Dishik. Yeah, thank you so much, Dishik, for the wonderful session. And it was very informative.